It's no secret that child learning begins at home, but many parents don't believe they are equipped to be their child's first teacher, and that is simply not the case. Allison Metch of the Early Learning Coalition of Broward is back with us today to share some tips on how to start their learning process early at home. Allison, welcome back to the show.
Hi, Jason. Thanks so much for having me again. It is so much fun to get to talk to you about being your child's first teacher because guess what, families? You are their first teacher. So today, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how much fun being their first teacher can be. One of the funnest things you could do is share stories with them. You can read with them. And it doesn't have to just be from a book like this. You can make up your own story just by looking at the pictures. You could do whatever you want. Remember, reading is super fun. So here you go. Here's Maya's book because remember, my daughter Maya, I am going to encourage her reading and literacy by putting her name on everything. I'm going to label everything. But now, Jason, would you like to hear a little story?
Sure, I love story time on Inside South Florida. Go ahead, Allison.
Sounds great. So here's one of my favorites. If you give a mouse a cookie. Now just think about it. Remember, have fun with your kiddo. They're your best audience. So let's start. If you give a mouse a cookie, what do you think's gonna happen? What do you see? Jason, tell me what you see on the cover.
I see a cute little mouse and some cookies.
I do too, and you know what? Ooh, I'm taking a bite of those cookies. Yum, 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 yum. Let's see what happens. So, if you give a mouse a cookie, it's kind of hard to see. Okay, there we go. If you give a mouse a cookie, let's see. He's going to ask for a glass of milk. When you give him the milk, what do you think? Jason, what do you think he's going to ask for after you give him a glass of milk?
Another yummy cookie.
Maybe another yummy cookie. Let's check it out. I know I would ask for another yummy cookie.
Same.
So let's see. You know what he asked for? He asked for a straw.
A straw.
So you know what? After you read this book, here's a little snippet. You know what you could do? Let's go to the house. Let's go to our kitchen. Let's have a cookie. Let's find a cup. And let's find a straw.
You're using you're using your environment. You're making it more interactive.
Yes, make the story come alive. You could do whatever you want. Remember, you get to be silly and fun with them and they will love it.
Now, reading as often as possible. Speak to the importance of that, Allison, because some parents, as they feel like they're not funny and they may be daunting for the parent to even start reading with their child. How do you get over that hump?
You know, I understand reading can be a little nerve-wracking, but if you use a silly voice, if you let them even just look at the pictures, you don't even have to tell a story. Here, do you see this cute mom and dad? Look at that. Look at that. They're still make noises. Look. You can pretend if anything. It's just about making it your own, you know, and having books available to kids and letting them remember just looking at the pictures, they can tell a story or you can come up with your own ending. How fun would that be? But again, using a silly voice, even acting silly sometimes works.
I love it. I love it. It's like you can get an Academy Award reading to your child. So good. Very quickly, where can they go to find out more information on the Be a Bookworm program that the Early Learning Coalition of Broward has?
So don't forget, we're giving out free books. Goodnight Moon is one of them. So sign up at www.elcbroward.com/bookworm, and we're going to be doing a lot more reading together.
Fun times with the Early Learning Coalition of Broward and Allison Metch. I want to go. I don't have any young kids, but I'll read to my dog. So fun. Thank you so much, Allison. This has been great. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.